Long, Too Long, America by Walt Whitman, 1819 to 1892. Long, too long, America, travelling roads all even and peaceful, you learned from joys and prosperity only. But now, now, to learn from crises of anguish, advancing, grappling with direst fate and recoiling not. And now to conceive and show to the world what your children en masse really are. For who except myself has yet conceived what your children en masse really are? Okay, this is a poem by Walt Whitman. He was from New York. He spent a lot of his life in Brooklyn. He was a poet, he wrote essays, he was a journalist as well. Now, this poem was written during the American Civil War. This was the war about slavery. And he's saying that before the war, things were good and you lived very well. But then you were only looking at the good things that you were receiving. And now is a time of trouble, a time of great difficulty. And and Americans need to deal with this. They need to resolve this problem, and they need to help each other to create a bright future again. So, long, too long, America, travelling roads all even and peacefully, you learned from joys and prosperity only. So, for a long time, for far too long, America, you were travelling the roads, and the roads were flat and even and peaceful. And you learned from joys and prosperity only. So things were good, and you developed only from the joys and happiness of being rich and being prosperous. And this is talking about the time before the Civil War. But now, now to learn from crises of anguish, advancing, grappling with direst fate and recoiling not. But now you are at war, you are at war with yourself. America is pulling itself apart. And now you need to learn from the problems of anguish, the problems of fighting with terrible fate and not recoiling, not moving backwards, not refusing the challenge. So to start, you learnt from the easy roads of prosperity and peace and joy. But now, America, now you need to learn from war, from struggle, from the problems, from the difficulties that you are in, from the internal strife and brother killing brother. And now to conceive and show to the world what your children en masse really are. And now from this war, it's time for you to think about what America really is. It's time for you to show the world what the American people en masse is as a group all together. So to show what all of the American people are, but the American people as one, that you must now decide the way forward. You learned from peace, and now you're learning from war. And from this war, you need to think about what America's going to be, and to stand up and to stop these people who are trying to destroy the democratic fabric of this country, you need to stand up and be strong. And if you do this, then Whitman will be very happy, because now he repeats the same line but as a question. For who except myself has yet conceived what your children en masse really are? So he's saying, I know what the American people are like. I know what the future of the United States will be, and I've conceived how wonderful you can be. And he's convincing the audience that that he understands the bravery of the people, and he knows that the people people who are trying to destroy the democracy of the country will finally see, and everybody will understand, and then the United States will move forwards. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Long Too Long America by Walt Whitman.